Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you.
You are listening to CKK 89.5 North Star FM Radio, Tatak K, Radyo Kaalamang Pang-Modular. Magaan na sa buhay, madali pa sa pag-aaral.
Good morning, everyone! It's me again, Teacher Argel, na nagsasabing, no more wonder because your Wonder Woman is here, ready to save your day. So it's almost lunchtime, and I know that some of you are maybe preparing for your lunch or perhaps have taken your lunch already. But let me take another 10 minutes of your time as I discuss with you our lesson for English 6. So get it ready. Prepare your module, pen and paper so we can start. For this week, the most essential learning competency is organize information from secondary sources in preparation for writing, reporting, and similar academic tasks in collaboration with others. In the last quarter, you've studied about comparing and contrasting information viewed from print, broadcast, and online platforms. And by doing so, you have certainly enriched your knowledge in finding reliable and credible information. In some of your activities, you may have noticed that there are activities in there that require writing composition and presenting oral and written reports in most subjects, if not all. For today's lesson, you will learn how to organize information for writing, reporting, and similar academic tasks and collaboration with others. So a secondary source, my dear pupils, is a document or recording that gives information from a primary source, examples of which are reference materials, non-fiction books, biographies, non-print materials, almanacs, atlases and gazetteers, specialized materials, CD-ROM references, periodicals, encyclopedias, video references, and electronic databases. Secondary sources involve generalization, analysis, interpretation, or evaluation of the original information. And using primary source or secondary source helps you gather information. On the other hand, organizing information needs thorough reading, gathering information, validating the facts, and writing comprehensively. You may use the following ideas in organizing information from the secondary sources. First, of course, we have location. You can organize information by showing visual depiction of a physical space. You may use diagrams, analogs, graphic representation, and maps to organize location. For example, parts of the nervous system that may be presented using a diagram. Second, we have alphabet. Some information is easy to organize using specific terms in alphabetical order, like in dictionaries and index. And of course, we have time. Another important factor in organizing information is the time element, like history of humanity or events happened in a person's life journey. You may use fishbone, timeline, steps, and cycle graphic organizer for this. We also have category. The use of category in presenting information is different from time. This type is used to group similar characteristics such as color, size, usage, brand, texture, materials, gender, age, model, price, content, and nature. For example, types of vehicles that may be written and presented according to usage, brand, name, model, and price. And of course, we have hierarchy. These hierarchies are used to indicate the ranks as the heaviest to lightest, smallest to biggest. For example, rank of population here in Dasmariñas City. It shows you how one piece of information is connected to another broader information that you like to emphasize in your written and oral reports. Alright, so based on the information and ideas I just gave you will be needing to answer the following questions. First, what are the secondary sources of information? Second, what different ideas can you use in organizing information from secondary sources? And last, how were these ideas helpful in organizing information? You may write your answer on your notebook. Okay, so let's move on now to the development part of your module. Here, your first activity will be to read the latest Department of Tourism report. And after that, you will be needing to answer the questions that follow by writing the letter of the correct answer on your notebook. The first one is, what is the news about? So there are options in there where you can choose from. And for number 2, what could possibly happen if a person receives vaccination, especially the tourism frontliners? And for the next activity, we need to do the following. Number 1, if you were to write a composition, what specific skills do you think you would need? So there are options in there like capturing of photos, gathering information, analysis, evaluation, interpretation, and generalization. You could just simply write your answers on your notebook. And for number 2, you will be needing to look at the table and write the skills associated with the concept of organization of presenting oral and written reports, and that should be done on your notebook. And lastly, if you were to organize information about the latest development of vaccine against COVID-19, what specific skills do you think will be useful to you? Write your answer on your notebook. Okay, so let's move on to the third activity. For this part, you will be needing to look at the 5 organized information and you will identify the idea used in organizing them. Is it alphabet, category, hierarchy, location, or time? You just have to write your answer on your notebook. Alright, so let's jump now to the next part of your module, engagement. So for this part, you will be needing to look at the table below where you can see the events happened in the year 2020. Simply, what you will do is number each situation based on its occurrence, and you may use the number 1 to 5 to indicate your order. You may simply write your answer on your notebook. For the next next activity under assimilation, what we need to do here is look at the 3 columns where we can see the different information provided. So what we need to do is organize them according to the heading. Okay, so for the first column, we have alphabet. For the second, hierarchy. And for the third, we have category. So that means we need to organize the given information based on the given idea. So it's alphabet, hierarchy, and category. I know it's pretty easier for you to do that. So just organize them on your notebook. So there you have it. We are one step away from completing your first lesson in English 6. So let's end it with the assessment. So for this part, you will be needing to read a selection entitled My Pair of Slippers. And from there, you will be needing to organize the given information following the patterns or ideas given inside the table. And again, you will do it on your notebook. Alright, so congratulations kids! You have successfully survived the first lesson in English 6. But of course, since you have successfully survived those challenging parts of your module, please do not forget to accomplish the reflection part. So here you just have to complete the phrases. Number 1, I understand that. Number 2, I realize that. And number 3, I need to learn more about. So these sentences will give your teachers ideas on what they can possibly give you more. So please don't forget that, okay? Congratulations and thank you so much for listening. So if you want to hear more and be guided with your lessons for English 6, don't forget to tune in to our station. It's TKK 89.5 North Star FM Radio. Tatak K, radyo kaalamang pang-modular. Magaan na sa buhay, madali pa sa pag-aaral. And in case you want to extend some of your feedbacks about our discussion for today, you may send it to my personal phone number at 0975-225-6592. Again, it's 0975-225-6592. And next week, I'll be reading some of your feedback. So once again, this is your Wonder Woman, Teacher Argel, your teacher of English, signing off.